You're about to undergo surgery, no anesthesia, and the doctor hands you a bullet to bite down on. This is where one of our most common phrases comes from, but here's the twist. It probably never actually happened. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll never use this phrase the same way again. And the real origin? Way more interesting. We've all heard it. Bite the bullet. Face something painful head on. And the story seems obvious, right? Picture it. 1860s battlefield. A soldier needs his leg amputated. No morphine, no whiskey left. So the surgeon gives him a lead bullet to bite down on to cope with the agony. Great story, passed down for generations. Your grandfather probably told you this one. There's just one problem. There's almost no historical evidence this ever happened. But if soldiers weren't biting bullets, what were they biting? And where does this phrase actually come from? That's coming up, but first. Here's what we do know from Civil War medical records. When anesthesia wasn't available, surgeons used leather straps, wooden dowels, or even rolled up cloth for patients to bite down on. Why not bullets? Well, think about it. Bullets are small, hard, and cylindrical. Under extreme pain, you could easily swallow it, choke on it, or shatter your teeth, none of which helps your survival odds when you're already losing a limb. Plus, ammunition was precious. Every single round counted. Surgeons weren't just handing out bullets like party favors. Leather straps, though? Perfect. Large enough not to swallow, soft enough not to break teeth, but firm enough to serve the purpose. Medical records mention them constantly. So if the battlefield hospital story is myth, where does bite the bullet actually come from? The real answer takes us to 1850s British India, and it's got nothing to do with surgery. British soldiers used paper cartridges, the gunpowder wrapped in paper, sealed with grease. To load your rifle, you had to bite open the cartridge, pour the powder down the barrel, then load the bullet. Now imagine you're exhausted, terrified, under fire, your hands are shaking. The last thing you want to do is fumble with a greasy paper tube and taste gunpowder and animal fat. But you had to. Your life depended on it. So biting the bullet literally meant doing something unpleasant because you had no choice. It was mandatory, immediate. You bite it or you die. And that's where our phrase comes from. Pretty straightforward, right? But wait, there's actually a dark twist to this story that sparked one of the biggest rebellions in British history. I'll tell you about that in a second. But first, those greased cartridges? In 1857, a rumor spread among Indian soldiers, sepoys, that the grease was made from cow and pig fat. For Hindu soldiers, cows are sacred. For Muslim soldiers, pigs are forbidden. Being forced to bite these cartridges was a massive religious violation. This was one of the sparks that ignited the Indian Rebellion of 1857, also called the Sepoy Mutiny, one of the largest uprisings against British colonial rule. Tens of thousands died. The British East India Company lost control. It fundamentally changed the course of Indian history. So this phrase, it's not just about facing discomfort. It's tangled up with colonial violence, religious persecution, and resistance. Kind of changes how you hear it, doesn't it? So yeah, you probably weren't biting bullets on the operating table. You were biting them on the battlefield, being forced to compromise your beliefs to survive. And here's what I love about this. This is what the hidden thread is all about. The phrases we throw around every day, they're not random. They're threads connecting us to real people, real moments, real struggles from history. Every time you say bite the bullet, you're echoing soldiers in colonial India who faced an impossible choice. If you want more of these hidden stories behind everyday things, you're in the right place. We've got phrases, objects, habits, all with wild backstories. Next week, I'm breaking down Mad as a Hatter, and trust me, the mercury poisoning rabbit hole goes deep. Drop a comment right now. What phrase do you want me to investigate next? I read every single one, and your